What is PCOS? What does it stand for? It stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. So what that means is that your ovary, instead of recruiting a bunch of eggs, growing one that will overcome all the other eggs, will become dominant, will break and release the fluid with the actual egg, and then the tube captures it, and then it goes into nothing, or it goes into a pregnancy. Instead of doing that, every month there's a ton of little eggs that are recruited, and none of them go anywhere. They don't mature. You don't have a dominant follicle. There is no ovulation. So because there is no ovulation, there will be no progesterone. So women with PCOS are by definition estrogen dominant because they have zero progesterone. Now, you can be estrogen dominant with very little estrogen. Your estrogen is this much. I've seen a lot of PCOS patients who have estrogen of 50 or under, or they're like 60, 80, and their testosterone's a little high, they have zero progesterone, they don't ovulate, but they get a period once a month because you have a little bit of estrogen that will eventually grow a lining, shed the lining in 3 to 4 weeks, so you think, oh, I got a period, I'm good, I'm ovulating. That's not the case. Do we know what causes PCOS? Not really. We think that the key issue at the core of PCOS is insulin resistance. And we do see insulin resistance in women that are overweight, do not exercise, have irregular periods. They have other specific signs and symptoms. They have hirsutism, a lot of hair growth on their chin, their lower face, sometimes on their body. We also see acne a lot, and a lot of that is driven by both insulin resistance and testosterone. There's some other signs of insulin resistance, but long story short, what's interesting and fascinating, in the past 10 to 20 years, we see a lot of women that do not fit the typical picture of obese, irregular periods, and infertile women with a lot of eggs on their ovaries. We see younger women who have PCOS ovaries. They do not make estrogen, or they make a lot of estrogen with a lot of testosterone and no progesterone. You look at their ovaries, and some of them even have a normal ovary, but the other one is PCOS looking. So it's very interesting. We see that more and more. It's reported more and more. I don't know if it's gathered enough research or data for us to know what it means exactly. What we do know about PCOS is that the drive that comes from your brain through the pituitary to your ovary, which is driven by